Man, growing up as a skinny nerd in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, bruh. Shit is wild, man. Shit is wild.
I don't care what the cops say, what the ops say. Run up on the chop spray. Niggas talking out their mouth now for the clout now. Do you run up in your house now? It's H to the
Now, I've been thinking about making a little series like this for a while because people just they really have no idea, man, when it comes to growing up in the hood. People talk a lot of shit about growing up in the hood, but bro, growing up in the hood is like being in the fucking Hunger Games, man. That shit is real. You step wrong, you could go home with a broken wrist and a black eye, bro. And it's probably not that bad these days, man. But I mean, I grew up while Crown Heights specifically was still trying to go out of its bad phase, all right? My childhood was in Crown Heights from 2000 until like 2015 or 2014 rather, until I started high school, which I had to go to the Bed-Stuy for. And I mean, to be honest, Bed-Stuy wasn't no better, but I wasn't situated in Bed-Stuy, so it didn't really matter. It was just back and forth to home. But see, back when I went to school in Crown Heights, that was my neighborhood. I chilled there. So, man, basically, I got a lot of crazy stories to tell y'all about my childhood, and I figured, why not make a little series? Today, I got one story for y'all. We're gonna keep this one short. So it is literally the last day of 4th grade, right? Me and my boy Armani, still my best friend to this day. We both still remember this day. It was the first day that we ever got jumped. So we in the park, our school park, mind you, right? We in our school park. School is out at 3 o'clock, and we was in the park till about sunset at like 6:30. It's summer, so if you know anything about New York or just being up north, all right, when it's summer, it take way longer to get dark than when it's like winter or whatever. Anyways, we was in this park till about 6:30. It was like literally in the middle of sunset. Alright, the sun was the sky was orange, right? And it's just at this point, like, we seeing kids filter out the park, and my boy Armani don't want to go home. So I'm like, yo, he don't want to go home. I want to go home. So we seeing kids filter out the park, filter out the park, filter out the park, and we noticed that the only people not leaving is us and this group of 4 ass looking kids, probably in the 6th or 7th grade. And mind you, let me just tell you right now, bro, I went to MS 394. Now, nowadays, it's a totally different school from the MS 394 we went to. But let me tell you right now, bruh, that school, as young as the people in there were, was surrounded by a gang neighborhood and had gang activity in that school. And I'm telling you straight up, there was even a situation where somebody had brought a gun to school. People used to bring blades regularly. I used to bring blades because I was scared I wouldn't be able to defend myself if I got caught up in a wrong place, wrong time type shit. And believe me, I've been jumped a lot of times in my life. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up. It was not one time I got jumped where I technically won. Now, majority of those times I escaped the situation, but I guarantee I ain't never win a fight being jumped. Never. And I've never been in a one-on-one. Actually, no, I have like twice. But they were interrupted before like anybody could really win or lose type thing. Back to the story though. Getting a little sidetracked. So yeah, everybody filtering out. We noticed that the only people staying are these 4 thug-ass looking kids, probably in the 6th or 7th grade. Now, mind you, the reason why I had to say everything I said is that even though they only in the 6th, 7th grade, bro, these are gangsters, bro. Like, I'm telling you, you could see that shit. Anyways, so me and my boy Armani just chilling in the park. And, bro, these 4 thug-ass kids is chilling by, like, the one entrance that everybody would usually leave through. And I mean, there's other exits and whatnot, but it is common hood mentality that if you try to leave too like suddenly, or just like, you know, if you show your fear, bro, it is no myth. Gangsters smell fear, bro. And that's something I learned by the time I was in 4th grade. I'm telling you right now, that shit is not a myth. They know what to look for to know if a person is scared or not. They know how to target their victims. They know exactly who they can target. So we was trying our best to not look like those people. But we also knew we had to leave. I mean, I knew I had to leave. My boy Armani didn't really care too hard. But we were still playing and shit. But while we were sitting down and talking, we see these dudes pull out a whole ass blade, right? Casually. In the schoolyard, my boy, at like 6:30. And they start chucking the shit at the tree, trying to see if they could stick it in the tree. I look at Armani like, he look at me like, and we both know we had to get the fuck out, bro. Like, soon as we seen that blade come out, we both knew we had to fucking bounce. Alright? So we sitting there, we pretending like we playing for a little while longer, pretending like we not phased by the knife, right? And you know, after a little while, we get our shit, put on our sweater, our bag, and we like, yo, you know, we start making our way to the door or to the gate, whatever, that we used to go through. And we said, look, alright, we gonna exit through the gate that's by them, so they don't think we scared. Right? That's the best logic. And I'm telling you right now, that shit might sound dumb to any normal person, but exiting, like using the exit closest to them is kind of the best way to basically be like, yo, listen, I'm not a pussy. Don't target me type shit. You feel me? So we start walking through this gate, and not even 3 steps out the bitch, we see these bitches start packing they shit. Start coming out the gate too. Bruh, let me tell you how I was inside at that moment. Lord God! Woo! My mom gonna have to bury me today. Bruh, I was really thinking I was about to get killed, bruh. And the worst part is that Armani and I don't even walk the same way home. So he had to go one way, I had to go this way. And bruh, it's so fucked up, because back then in my head, what I was thinking was, please don't let them come my way. To be fair, back then I was a kid, man. So, you know, things like companionship and you know, really caring for your friends wasn't something that had fully developed in my head yet. So that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest with myself. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, since we split separate ways, I hope to God they just follow him, man. Like, please, bro. I don't want to get stabbed up today. But what ended up happening when I look back is that 2 went for him, and then 2 went for me. And I was like, bruh, this some bullshit, man. And, you know, I'm not going to get into the specifics of the conversation we had. If you from the hood, you know how size you up before they decide to jump you type shit, you know? You know the questions they ask and the type of shit they say before, you know, one just come out, start swinging. And mind you, the block that the school is on is very unpopulated. Very unpopulated, because it's a gangster area. Ain't nobody want to be caught outside after 5. Very isolated, bro. Like, honestly, you had to probably walk 2 or 3 blocks down before you started running into people on the streets, bro. I'm telling you, the gang shit back then was that serious, bro. That serious. Like, yo, thank God I'm alive today, to be honest with you. But follow me, and to keep a relatively long dialogue and probably already kind of long video short, yeah, they ended up jumping me. Bro, like, alright, first off, let me just tell you this. The first punch he threw, and I remember this because this was the only face hit I took. The first punch he threw fucked up my jaw so hard I could not eat for like over half that summer. It was like 60 or 70% of that summer where I had to be eating soft food, bro. Like I had to eat really soft food. I had to basically eat like formula shit. Like my mom would have to mix up the little baby food inside of like some porridge and oatmeal, and I ate that. That's how bad that first swing done fucked up my jaw, man. Like, I still remember how painful that shit was, bro. I couldn't open my mouth more than this. That was as far as I could open my mouth before my jaw just started ringing in pain, bro. Man, let me tell you, bro, that first jab he threw, man, right in my jaw, shit was wild, bro. My son said, BAH! Right there in my jaw, man. That shit was crazy, bro. So that first swing they threw done fucked up my jaw. I got pushed against the fence mad hard, kicked and stomped out on the ground. And then when they stood back to laugh and shit, and like, you know, I was sitting there playing like, you know, I was playing victim hard. Like, I'm sitting there on the ground like this, hiding myself or whatever. Second I seen out the glance in my eye that they was standing back laughing and admiring the work of this little fucked up boy they done just beat up. Boy, I ain't never, bro, and I mean never, not one time in my life, not even any of the other times I got jumped, did I ever do something like this so quick, bro. The second I seen they was celebrating and shit, bro, I think in literally about half a second, bro, I went from laying down to on my legs, full sprint across the fucking block, bro. Like, I was gone. I didn't even bother looking back to see if these dudes was chasing me, bro. Once I ran down a few blocks and I got into the areas where it was like populated or whatever, they stopped. And I knew they would have stopped because ain't nobody want to like have no trouble on the streets jumping dudes in public or whatever. You know, I was near a freeway as well. So it's cops, you know, in the area often. I didn't even stop running at that point when I knew they wasn't chasing me no more. I was running home like this. Like I was dead running. Bro, my jaw was killing me, bro. That hook that first dude threw, that shit was killer. That shit done fucked my jaw up. Man, I like that shit was hurting after a whole month of summer, and I really started thinking that my jaw was never gonna get better. Bro, I started asking my mom, like, should we go to a dentist or a bone doctor? Cause like what's gonna happen with my jaw now? And you know, moral of the story is everything turned out fine at the end of the day. Taught me a little bit more about how to traverse the streets, how to not be stupid and fucking reckless, man. You know, how to spot signs as soon as they go down. You know, we seen everybody leaving the park. Should've left with the fucking crowd, bro. You know, ain't no witnesses. If there's no witnesses, anything could happen to you, bro. It's Brooklyn, all right? And honestly, I don't even hold a grudge over the situation anymore, because my brother went to the same school I went to. So he was going back for 8th grade that year. No, he wasn't. He was already in high school. But he was known in the school is what it was. Because my brother was really popular. He rolled with a lot of bad types and shit too. So my son came back to the school after hearing him. Like, he was pissed the whole summer, bro. And I remember this, bro. Yo, Rule, if you're watching this, bro, I love you to death. I love you to death, bro. Because it's one of the things I'll never forget. Was that whole summer where my jaw was fucked up, bro, every time I looked in pain, Rule is his name, R-U-E-H-L. Rule is his name. Rule looked so fucking angry, bro. Like, he looked to the bottom of his heart, pissed off. And the reason I knew that emotion was real is because he didn't do no bullshit where he kept coming to me like, yo, I'm gonna make this right. Yo, I'm gonna get them for you, blah, blah, blah. Nah, he told me that once, all right? And that was when I came home. He told me that once, all right? And this dude never told me again over the whole summer, bro. Never told me again. But anytime I was in pain, bro, one thing I noticed is that my boy Rule looked fucking pissed, bro. He was like, yo, I'm about to fuck these people up, bro. And he almost did, man. He almost did. On that first day of school, when school let out, he came to pick me up. And he said, yo, let's chill in the yard. You see them because you point them out. And I was like, all right, I got you. You know, after the whole, my jaw already like healed up over the last month of summer. Like, I was chilling, I was eating again. Bro, I was scared for these dudes, bro. Because Roll, even though he was only like 15, 16 at the time, bro, Roll was ock. I'm talking. As a matter of fact, let me throw up a picture of him on screen right now so y'all can get an understanding of what I mean by ock. Dude was buff for a 15, 16-year-old, and he worked out, bro. He worked out. Dude was built. My son's in the yard in jeans and a vest, looking scouting, bro. Like, yo, as soon as you see him, because I already gave him like a little small description of what they look like, and he was pointing dudes out. He was like, is that him? Is that him? Is that him? I'm like, nope, nope, nope. And like I said, he's popular, so people are realizing that this dude who used to be really hot in school is chilling in the yard. And they like, yo, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. This, that, the next. Situation basically boiled down to, yo, I'm looking for these dudes. Who are they? And eventually he did find them. And my boy was real close. My boy was real close to doing some shit. But some teachers and staff came out. And so it basically boiled down to, yo, listen. And this is me talking in Rule's perspective now. It boiled down to this.
Yo, listen. Look, if I hear you touch my brother again, I'm coming to fuck you up. If I hear my brother got jumped and you ain't do shit about it, I'm coming to fuck you up.
He said a whole, I just spit mad hard. But basically, he said a whole lot of shit where it was like, listen, basically, if you don't protect him and if you don't keep your fucking hands off him, I'm coming to fuck you up. And best believe I'm not playing. And I was like, damn, bro. At that moment, bro, all I wanted to do was hug Roll, bro. Just hug him, bro. Because I was like, damn, son. Damn, bro. Like, he put out for me, bro. That shit was wild. But, nah, that's pretty much how it went. And after that, they never, like, they avoided me after that. They didn't even talk to me type shit. We would see each other in the halls, and they would look away from me, bro. Like, bruh. No, I didn't really get bothered like that after that. So it was really dope, man. It was really dope. And again, Rule, if you watching this, bro, yo, I love you. I appreciate you so much, bro. Because that day done changed probably the rest of my days in that middle school, bro. So I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, no, that's my story, man. You know, that's, well, my first story anyway. You know, there's a lot of stories, man. A lot of stories to tell, man. Growing up as a skinny nerd in Brooklyn, bro, there's a lot of crazy shit you see. It's a lot of crazy shit you live through, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's like the fucking Hunger Games out there, bro. You know, if you a hood kid right now, let me give you a word of advice, man. Don't bite off more than you could chew. And let me tell you right now, if you're a hood kid, you don't know what you can chew yet. So bite small. If you have to find yourself in situations, my dude, bite small, man. Bite small. I'm not telling you don't enjoy your childhood. Bite small. Don't be me. I got jumped too many times because I decided to be super thug. All right? Look, that shit not worth it. That shit is not worth it, bruh. I hope y'all enjoyed. And if y'all want to see more videos like this, yo, let me know. Because I got a lot of story times to tell y'all, man. And I, like, honestly, like, I can have my friends vouch for some of these situations, man. Like, this shit is real. You know, a lot of people are ignorant about the hood and ignorant about the hood lifestyle and ignorant about how childhood in the hood is, bro. People just talk shit about the hood. They don't know. They don't know, bro. Shit is wild in the hood. And that saying is not bullshit. In the hood, shit is real. And I mean real, bro. Real, man. So yeah, if y'all want to see more videos like this, just let me know. Otherwise, I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful day and an even better tomorrow, guys. Mega T22 is out. Catch y'all later.
Pull up, hop out, spray shit out that black truck. Niggas know how we rock now. KJ spin blocks with a chop down. Get hit, get dropped down. Free Drew, how my nigga get locked down. Walk off on the hill, pop a nigga like a pill. And you know we in the field. Pop out with the steel, let shit get real. Risking like swiping cards every day, man. I see you tomorrow.